Hello and welcome to the 60-minute flow practice where we'll activate our sacral chakra area. So the energy center that is just below the navel in the pelvic region, and it's our second energy center in the body. And it's responsible for storing where we store all of our emotions, and it is the water element, and it is where we also activate our creativity and divine inner wisdom. So you can begin in a cross-legged seat, landing both of your sit bones down and lengthening your spine tall. Just begin to roll the shoulders back and down, and we'll come into the Sacral Chakra Mudra hand gesture. So turning the thumbs into the palms, bringing your index finger and middle finger over the thumb and your ring finger and pinky finger together to touch. The knuckles of your index finger and middle finger will touch together. And just hold this mudra at your heart space, closing the eyes down and drawing your awareness to your sacral chakra, just in the pelvic region. And envision an energy, a ball of energy of orange, any color of orange hue that you envision in this part of your body. And drawing the breath in through the nose as you breathe down into this energy center. Breathing into expansion. And this mudra that we're holding, Shakti Mudra, is a mudra of divine feminine essence that lives within all beings. And so tapping into that within your sacral chakra area, breathing into space and whatever is arriving in this moment for you. And we'll just take about 5 more breaths here. Feeling the shoulders soften. And feeling the inhale as it expands into the belly and deepens to the pelvis. Maybe noticing if it wraps around the low back or the front. You can begin to release this mudra, bring the palms together to touch, and just bow inward to your whole self. And let's begin to reach the arms up overhead, lift the gaze. And as you exhale, land your right palm down and sweep your left arm overhead, gaze up and over your left shoulder. Take a deep inhale into the left side body. Feel the rib cage expand. Begin to press yourself up, reaching the arms high, lift the gaze, big inhale. And exhale, land your left palm down and reach your right arm alongside your ear. And you can lengthen the neck and turn your gaze up and over the right shoulder. Breathing deep into the right side body. Begin to press yourself up as you reach the arms high. Exhale, bring your hands to heart. And bring the palms down on the knees. Take an inhale to lengthen the spine. And exhale, shift over to the left and draw circles, leaning forward, letting the heart stay open, and then coming over to the right. Just feeling this release in the low back area, keeping the spine in neutral. So the spine isn't rounding here, it's just staying in neutral position, and you're hinging forward from the hips any amount. Let's go 2 more in this direction. Last one here. Coming through center, let's lengthen the spine and we'll switch the other way, drawing yourself to the right, keeping the chest expanded open and shifting over to the left. And just feeling any release in the hips, in the low back. And let's go 2 more in this direction. And last one here. Coming all the way back up through a neutral spine. You can begin to angle your left shin out and bring the sole of your right foot to the inner edge of your left thigh. And just begin to reach your left hand to the inner edge of your left ankle or calf and sweep your right arm overhead. Keep length in the sides of the waist and shoulders are stacked as the chest draws over to the right. Maybe turning your gaze up and over that right shoulder. Take a deep inhale here. Reach your right fingertips over to the left. Begin to press yourself up, arms reach high. Ground your right palm, come onto the inner edge of your left foot and sweep your left arm overhead. Activate the glutes and lift your chest as you push down with your right hand. Big inhale here. And exhale to lower the hips down. Begin to extend your right leg out long and bring the sole of your left foot to the inner right thigh. Right toes flex towards the sky as you reach your right hand to the inner edge of your right ankle. Left arm sweeps alongside the ear. You've got length in the sides of your waist. Your gaze can turn up and over that left shoulder. Keep breathing into the belly here. And as you inhale, rise up through center. Begin to ground your left palm, come onto the inner edge of your right foot and sweep your right arm alongside your ear. Activate both glutes. Roll your shoulders back, heart is open, big inhale. And exhale to lower down. Let's come into Baddha Konasana, a bound angle pose, bringing the soles of the feet together to touch. The toes can open like a book. And just bringing the hands to the outer ankles here as you roll the shoulders back. Keep the spine long and in neutral. And just find a softening in the hip flexors. So try to draw your awareness to the sit bones and feel even pressure from your left to right and right to left. And then you're breathing on the inhale into your belly and exhale out the nose. Inhale through the nose. And exhale out the nose. And keep the shoulders rolling back and down. Keep your heart open. And keep drawing the breath into the belly and towards the pelvis. Last few breaths here. And then beginning to bring the hands to the outer edges of the knees. Draw the knees together. And come over onto tabletop, spreading the fingers wide. Toes can tuck or tops of the feet can press down. And as you inhale, lift the tailbone, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back. Breathe into the belly and towards the pelvis. Exhale, scoop the tailbone, round through the back body and press the ground away as you gaze to navel. And let's go 2 more here. Inhale, lift the tailbone, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back, open the chest. Exhale, scoop the tailbone, press the ground away, lift up through the sides of the waist, gaze to your navel. One more time here. Inhale, lift the tailbone, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back, open your chest. And exhale, press the ground away, expand through the back body, gaze to navel. Inhale, lengthen spine. Begin to angle your right shin out. Come onto the inner edge of your left foot. Extend the leg back long and reach the left arm overhead. Gaze can either be down towards your right hand or up and over that left shoulder. Big inhale here. And as you exhale, let's land the left hand down. Angle your right heel back behind the knee and hover your left leg. Just begin to bend the left knee, draw it forward and land the foot between the hands. Roll the shoulders back, keep your chest open, and rise up into your low lunge. Arms reach alongside the ears. Let's interlace the fingers for a bind. Let the shoulders drop back and down. Activate your right glute and try to pull your left heel back as you drag your right knee forward for traction in the pelvis. So you're feeling the pelvis begin to strengthen. Lift your chest and begin to gently back bend as you activate between the shoulder blades. Breathing for 3, 2, 1. Exhale to rise up. Bring the hands to frame your left foot. Let's tuck the right toes, lift the knee, and sweep your left leg back and up for 3-legged dog. Exhale, lower your left leg down. Ripple forward to your plank and lower to the knees. Take an inhale to your cow. Lift the tailbone, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, scoop the tailbone, press the ground away, lift up through the sides of the waist and gaze to your navel. Come through neutral spine, angle your left shin out, and extend your right leg back long. Come onto the inner edge of your right foot and reach your right arm alongside your ear. Gaze can be down towards your left hand or up and over your right shoulder. Breathe deep here into the right side body. And exhale, lower your right hand down. Angle your left heel back behind the knee and float your right leg. Bend your right knee, drawing it forward as you land the foot between the hands. Rise up into your low lunge. As you pull the right heel back, drag the left knee forward. Your left glute is active and you'll feel the stability happening in your pelvis. And gently begin to activate between the shoulders, lifting the gaze, grounding into all 4 corners of the right foot and staying fully present on your body and your breath here. And as you exhale, release the hands down, tuck your left toes, lift the knee, and sweep your right leg back and up for 3-legged dog. Begin to lower that right leg down. Ripple forward to your plank. Let's lower to the knees, hug the elbows back as you lower the chest. Lift the knees and lower the pelvis, untuck the toes, and inhale, baby cobra. Roll the shoulders back, front of the pelvis roots down. Exhale to lower. Let's go 2 more. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest, inhale. Exhale to lower. And one more time here, press into the tops of the feet, knees are lifted, glutes are activated, spine is strong. And exhale to lower. Tuck the toes, press up to your tabletop and lift the hips back and up, downward facing dog. Bending one knee and the other to pedal it out, dropping one heel and rocking the hips side to side. Begin to bring the big toes to touch. Press the ground forward with both hands and keep the ears between the biceps. Let's sweep the left leg back and up, 3-legged dog. Bend your left knee and stack your hip over right. Drop your left shoulder down and feel that opening in the left hip. Breathing deep here. And as you exhale, let's draw left knee to nose, squeeze, curl in. Gaze to your thumbs as you land the left foot between the hands. Pivot your right heel down and roll up to your warrior 2. Reaching the arms in opposition, gazing over your left middle finger. Let the shoulders soften down as you lift the spine tall. And externally rotate your thighs. So draw the left thigh back and the right thigh back. And your right glute is strong and active. Begin to turn your left palm up. Left knee stays bent as you sweep your left arm overhead. Gazing to your left fingertips. Viparita Virabhadrasana. Pressing into the outer edge of your right foot and let your left shoulder soften. Couple more breaths here. And as you exhale, come back to your warrior 2. Begin to float your right arm forward and pivot off your right heel. Reaching the arms high, you're in your high lunge. Pull your left heel back and drag your right toes forward to feel this stability in the pelvis. And as you exhale, let's hinge forward over your left thigh. Float the arms behind, roll the shoulders back. Palms turn up towards the sky. Chest is open, neck is long. Grounding into your left foot. Stay with your breath. Begin to inhale, reach the arms high, lift your spine, and exhale, bring your hands to frame the left foot. Step forward with the right, take an inhale, lengthen halfway, and exhale, forward fold. Reach for opposite elbows and just allow your head and neck to be heavy here. Placing weight to the inner edges of the feet. Begin to curl all the way up. Reaching the arms overhead, big inhale. Lift the chest, lift the gaze. Exhale, bring your hands to heart. Bend the knees, Utkatasana chair pose. Activate the glutes here to feel the pelvic floor turn on. Grounding into your left foot, slowly, with control, step that right leg back. Rise back into your high lunge. Good. Begin to ground your right palm to the inner edge of your left foot and sweep your left arm to stack. Gaze up and over your left shoulder, pressing into your right palm. Begin to heel toe that left foot out and sweep your left arm forward, landing the foot to the inner edge of your left, or landing your hand to the inner edge of your left foot. And staying lifted off your right heel, roll the shoulders back, your heart stays open. Press your left knee into your left arm and then pull your left heel back, drag your right toes forward. Feel that activation in your pelvis. Feel that strength building there. With each exhale, releasing any thought around unworthiness, letting it go. Or any thought around not being enough, letting it go, and feeling this deep strength in your pelvic region. And let's lower to that right knee. Staying in your lizard lunge, roll the shoulders back. Maybe just bringing in a mantra, saying this to yourself. I do not need to isolate myself to preserve my individuality. My individuality is strong and unshakable. So I do not need to isolate myself to preserve who I am. My individuality is strong and unshakable. Just feel that strength in your pelvic region. And begin to press into the palms. Let's lift the right knee and sweep the left leg back and up, three-legged dog. Bend into your left knee, stack your hip over right. Breathe into that left hip. And exhale, lower that left leg down. Let's ripple forward to plank pose. You can choose to lower to the knees like we did the first round, or shift forward on the toes for chaturanga. Hug the elbows back and in, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing or cobra, coming onto the tops of the feet. Roll the shoulders back and pull the wrists back. And exhale, downward facing dog. Just noticing how the left side of the body is feeling. Feeling that spaciousness, that openness. Bringing big toes to touch, let's sweep the right leg back and up, three-legged dog. Bending right knee, stacking hip over left as you drop your right shoulder down so the shoulders are squared to the top of the mat. And as you exhale, let's draw right knee to nose. Squeeze, curl in. Gaze to thumbs and land the right foot between the hands. Begin to pivot your left heel down and cartwheel the arms up to your warrior two, reaching the arms in opposition. And that back leg is strong as you push down into all four corners of your feet. There should be even weight on your front foot and your back foot. Your spine is tall. And the shoulders soften, the chest is expanded. You're gazing over your right middle finger. And the thighs begin to roll back. And as they roll back, you'll feel the glutes activate. The sit bones drawing closer towards each other, building that strength in your pelvic floor. Let's turn your right palm up and exalt. Reaching your right arm overhead. Gaze can be up towards right fingertips. Left hand to back of left thigh. And staying here as you continue to breathe. Feeling your chest lifting high, that right knee is bent. And as you exhale, come back into your warrior two. Begin to float your left arm forward, pivot off your left heel. You're coming into your high lunge. Ground into your right foot and pull your right foot back. Drag your left toes forward. Feel that stability in the pelvis. Begin to hinge forward over your right thigh and float the arms behind, rolling the shoulders back and keeping the palms up towards the sky. Stay with your steady fluid flow of breath here. Feeling that prana moving through your body. And as you inhale, begin to reach the arms forward and up. And exhale, let's bring the hands to frame that right foot. Begin to step forward with the left. Take an inhale, lengthen halfway, and exhale, melt over the thighs. This time you can reach around the back of the knees for opposite elbows as you reach the crown of the head towards the feet and lift the hips high towards the sky. Place weight to the inner edges of the feet and then try to pull the feet apart, feeling a bit of internal activation in the hips. Begin to lower the hands as you lengthen halfway lift. Exhale, let's ground the palms and step your left foot back, coming into your high lunge. Grounding into your left palm, let's reach your right arm high, gazing up to right fingertips. Press your left palm down, pull your right heel back and drag your left toes forward. And begin to heel toe that right foot out to the right as you sweep your right arm overhead and land the hand to the inner edge of the foot. And then you're pressing the ground away, roll the shoulders back, the heart opens, and then you're pushing your right calf and shin into your right arm. Feeling that internal activation in that right hip. Slowing your breathing here. And continue to feel this strength in your pelvic region as your right heel drags back and your left toes drag forward. Beginning to lower that left knee. And just staying here for a few more breaths. Coming back to that mantra. I do not need to isolate myself to be who I am. My individuality is strong and unshakable. I do not need to isolate myself to be who I am. My individuality is strong and unshakable. And just feeling that strength in your pelvic region. Feeling the breath connecting with that strength. Then beginning to ground evenly into the palms. Let's tuck the left toes, lift the knee, and sweep your right leg back and up for three-legged dog. Bend your right knee and stack your hip over left. Breathe into that right hip. And as you exhale, lower the right foot down. Ripple forward to your plank. You can choose to lower to the knees or shift forward on the toes for chaturanga. Hug the elbows back and in, lower halfway. Inhale, cobra or upward facing. Roll the shoulders back, activate your spine, lift your heart forward. And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's bring the big toes to touch, and as you inhale, sweep your left leg back and up, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to nose, squeeze in, activate your front body here. Rise off your right heel. Gaze forward and step your left foot between the hands. Pivot your right heel down as you cartwheel up to your warrior two. Begin to pivot your right heel in. Cactus the arms, you're in goddess. Draw the shoulders back and draw the knees back so the thighs externally rotate. Glutes are active. Let's come back into our mudra. So you're curling the thumbs into the palms, bringing your index finger and middle finger over your thumb. And then you're bringing your ring finger and pinky finger together to touch, knuckles touch. Hold this at your heart. Shakti Mudra. Press the feet apart and externally rotate the thighs back. Draw the knees back and lift your spine tall. And then begin to lift your right heel. Lower. Lift your left heel and lower. Let's go for one more time. Right heel lifts, lower. Left heel lifts, lower. This time, lift both and just begin to pulse. Stay with your breath. Feel the ground underneath the balls of your feet. Last 3, 2, 1. Land the heels down. Take a deep inhale here. Begin to rotate the pelvis. So we're taking some pelvic circles. Rotating in one direction. Let's go for 3. Soles of the feet are grounded down for 2. And for 1. Come through center. Let's switch the other way. You can do it. Keep breathing here. Breathe through the challenge. You're bigger than the challenge. Stay present with the body. Stay present with your breath. Last 2. Last 1. Come through center. Press into the feet and rise up. Big inhale, arms reach overhead. Let's turn the toes in. Begin to bring your hands to heart and hinge forward from the hips. Ground your left palm underneath your face and reach your right arm high, twisting in between the shoulders. Notice what your hips are doing. So that right hip will want to lift, left hip will want to drop. So keep your abs activated and just lift that right arm as much as it can go while activating between the shoulder blades. Lengthen your spine, take a big inhale. And exhale, lower that right hand. Press your right palm down, keep your hips level and reach your left arm high. Gaze up to left fingertips. Press your feet apart. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Begin to heel toe the feet in towards each other. Heels turn in, toes turn out. Bend the knees, come into Malasana. And just begin to rock from side to side. Roll your shoulders back. I know I'm not facing you right now, but we're gonna do the same thing the other way. And then begin to come through center. Ground into all 4 corners of your feet. And engage your glutes to slowly, with control and awareness, press down and rise up. Arms reach overhead, big inhale. And exhale, bring your hands to heart. Let's pivot your left toes forward and turn your right toes in. You can heel toe that right foot back so you're in a bit of a wider stance. Reach the arms out to a T. Gaze over your left middle finger and reach forward for Trikonasana. Left hand to inner edge of left calf. You can bring peace fingers around your left big toe or bring your left hand to the inner edge of your left foot. Lengthen the sides of the waist and gaze is down until you get your balance, turning your gaze up towards your right fingertips. Activate your left quad. Press your right foot back and feel the legs working in opposition. Left foot presses forward, right foot presses back. You're building that deep strength from the ground up. Big inhale. And exhale. Begin to sweep your right arm overhead and land the hand down as you pivot off your right heel and bend into your left knee. Good. Let's lower that right knee as you reach the arms high on Janayasana. And exhale, lower the hands down. Let's tuck the right toes and heel toe your left foot to your right thumb. Begin to tap your left knee towards the ground, any amount. Lift and tap and lift. Let's go for 3. Roll your shoulders back, your chest is open. For 2. And last one here, tapping down, shift back on the right toes and lower your right knee. Coming onto the top of your right foot. Lengthen your spine. You're in pigeon pose. So you can either bring your left shin parallel to the top of the mat, or it can come angled in and the toes will point. If the left shin is parallel, the toes are flexing. Draw your right hip forward, and we're staying in active pigeon here. So you can tuck your right toes and lift your knee, engaging your right glute, roll the shoulders back and press into the outer edge of your left knee. Stay with your breath here. Last 3, 2, and 1. Let's lower the right knee down. Begin to come onto the sole of your left foot. Let's heel toe that foot back to center. Ground your palms to frame the left foot. Tuck your right toes, lift the knee, and sweep that left leg back and up, 3-legged dog. Bend your left knee, open that left hip, breathe deep into the left side body. Good, and exhale, release that foot down. Ripple forward to your plank pose. Your choice to lower to the knees or shift forward on the toes for chaturanga. Hug the elbows back and in. Lower halfway, inhale, lift your heart forward. Breathe deep all the way down into the pelvis. And exhale, downward facing dog. Slow your breath. Feel even weight through your hands, even weight through your feet. Bring your big toes to touch, and as you inhale, sweep your right leg back and up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee bends, knee to nose. Squeeze in, rise off your left heel. Gaze to your thumbs and land the right foot between the hands. Pivot on your left heel and cartwheel the arms up to your warrior 2. Gazing over your right middle finger. Beginning to pivot your left heel in. Cactus the arms, you're coming into goddess. Other side, roll your shoulders back. Draw the knees back, thighs rotate externally. So thighs roll back too, and you'll feel the sit bones squeezing together. The pelvic floor is activated. Bring your hands to heart, and then you are coming into our mudra. So you're bringing the thumbs into the palms, index finger and middle finger over the thumb, ring finger, pinky finger together, and knuckles of the middle and index finger together. Hands to heart. Bend the knees a little more, lift your spine tall, and stay with your breath. Then begin to lift your left heel, lower. Lift the right heel, lower. Let's go one more time. Left heel lifts, lower. Right heel lifts, lower down. Let's lift both and pulse here. Ground into the balls of the feet, pulsing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the heels, stay here. Take circles into the pelvis. Stay with your breath. Keep breathing through the challenge. Feel the strength building in your pelvis in the lower part of the body. Last 2. Good. Last one here. Coming back through center. Press down into the soles of the feet and push to rise up. Big inhale, straighten the knees, arms reach overhead. Let's pivot the toes in and bring your hands to heart. Lengthen your spine as you hinge forward from the hips. Beginning to ground your right palm under your face. Push down as you sweep your left arm high, twisting in between the shoulder blades. Hips are level here. Breathe into your belly and let your shoulders relax away from the ears. As you exhale, lower your left hand down. Press down as you inhale, reach your right arm high. Lengthen your spine, gaze up to right fingertips. Press the feet apart, feel the hips activated as well. Good. And exhale, lower your right hand down. Begin to lengthen the spine. Let's heel toe the feet in towards each other. Turn the heels in, toes out, and you're bending the knees coming into Malasana. Bringing your hands together at heart center, lengthen your spine. Ground into your pinky toe edge and big toe edge of your foot. And keep your breath continuing to be slow and steady here. Last couple of deep breaths. Draw the knees back. Feel your glutes squeezing towards each other. And then very slowly ground into all four corners of your feet and slowly begin to press yourself up to stand. Reaching the arms overhead, big inhale. And exhale, bring your hands to heart. Good, let's heel toe the feet a bit wider. And then you can turn your left toes in, turn your right toes forward and reach your arms to a T. Press forward with your right foot, push back with your left, and hinge from the hips as you reach your right hand to the inner edge of your right calf. Peace fingers come around your big toe, or you're bringing your hand to the inner edge of your right foot. And feel this length in the sides of your waist. Your spine is strong, your heart is opening, and the breath is continuing to deepen into the body, full body breathing here, into the belly, into the pelvis. Stay with your breath. Begin to reach your left arm alongside your ear. And slowly lower that hand down. You're pivoting off your left foot, your left heel, and bending into your right knee. And you can lower that left knee down as you reach the arms high for Anjaneyasana, low lunge, lifting your chest. And exhale, bring your hands to frame your right foot. You can heel toe that right foot to your left thumb and begin to tap your right knee down towards the ground. And lifting that right knee, and then beginning to tap. And lift. Let's go for 3 more. Good. And just feeling that external rotation in that right hip. Last 2. And last one here, lowering that right knee down into pigeon. So you're either angling the shin at a 45-degree angle, the toes will point, or you're bringing the shin more parallel to the top edge of the mat and shifting back on that left knee. Press your right knee down so you feel activation in the hip. And then we'll come into active pigeon so the left toes can tuck, the left knee lifts. Your hands can stay on the mat here. Roll the shoulders back and feel your left glute activated. Stay with your breath. In and out through the nose. Breathing deep into the belly. Draw that breath in towards the pelvis. Feel the expansion of your inhale as it comes into connection with your pelvis. And feel any release with the exhale, letting go of anything that's not serving you. Beginning to lower your left knee down. Grounding into the palms. Let's come back up onto the sole of the right foot. You'll heel toe the foot back to center. Begin to lift the left knee, ground the palms, and reach your right leg back and up, 3-legged dog. Bend into your right knee and stack your hip over your left, opening that right hip. And exhale, lower that right foot down. Begin to ripple forward to your plank. And begin to lower halfway or onto the knees. Hug the elbows back and in. Chaturanga or cobra. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. Coming back to your breathing. Begin to gaze to your thumbs. Root into the hands, bend the knees as you hop the feet to the outer edges of the hands. Coming into Malasana. Third set. So ground your big toe and pinky toe edge of the foot and bring your hands to heart. And we'll press into the palms and slowly activate the glutes as you push to rise up, nice and slow. Reaching the arms high, big inhale. And exhale, slowly bring your hands to heart, bend the knees, and slowly lower down. And let's go 2 more times here. Keep your spine tall, ground into your feet, and press down. Feel that strength rising all the way up the legs, up the spine, pushing the palms together, reaching the arms high. Lift your chest, lift the gaze. And exhale, bring your hands down through heart center, knees bend. You're slowly lowering down. And we'll go 1 more time here. Pressing into all 4 corners of your feet, slowly rising all the way up. Big inhale. And exhale, bring your hands to heart. Heel toe the feet hip width. Begin to reach the arms high overhead. Exhale, hinge forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. Lengthen halfway. Begin to step your left leg back. Pivot the heel down and cartwheel the arms up for your warrior 2. Straighten your right knee, arms reach high. Exhale, hands to heart as you pivot your right toes in. Press the feet apart, lengthen the spine, and hinge forward, Prasarita Padottanasana A. Lengthen the spine, halfway lift, and exhale, hinge forward. Reaching the sit bones high towards the sky. Maybe walking the hands back to be in line with the heels as you press the mat forward and bend the elbows at a 90-degree angle. And keep pressing the feet apart. Keep activating your hip flexors and lifting the quads away from the knees. Just taking a couple more breaths here. Seeing if you can soften in the shoulders, soften in the jaw, and keep your breath deepening into the belly towards the pelvis. Feeling the sit bones now spreading apart. And as you inhale, lengthen the spine, bringing the hands under the shoulders, halfway lift. Good, let's walk the hands forward towards your right foot. Pivot your right toes forward. Pivot off your left heel, bend your right knee, and roll the shoulders back. Let's ground the left palm and reach your right arm high. Gaze up to right fingertips. Begin to sweep your right arm alongside your ear. Pivot onto the outer edge of your left foot, toes turn to the right, and heel toe your right foot back. Lift from your left hip, breathe into your right side body. And as you exhale, tap your left hip down, gaze over your right shoulder. Let's go 2 more times here. Inhale, press into your right foot, lift your hips, reach that right arm overhead. And exhale, hips tap down, gaze over your right shoulder. And 1 more time, inhale, lift that left hip, reach that right arm overhead. Begin to heel toe that right foot back to the top and bring your right hand to the inner edge of your right foot. Pivot onto your left toes. Lizard lunge, roll your shoulders back. Begin to lower to that left knee. You can stay here or begin to bring your right hand to your right thigh. Turn your right toes out and roll your right shoulder back, opening the chest. Stay here or hug your left heel to glute, activating your left glute and reaching behind for a bind. Rolling your right shoulder back, and try to kick your left foot into your right hand. And then beginning to release. Let's reach that right arm overhead and land the hand down. Tuck the left toes, lift the knee, and sweep your right leg back and up, three-legged dog. Exhale, lower down as you ripple forward to your plank. Either lower to the knees or shift forward for chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing. Roll the shoulders back, lift your heart forward, press into the tops of the feet. And exhale, downward facing. Bring your big toes together to touch as you gaze to thumbs. Root into the palms. Bend the knees and hop the feet to the outer edges of the hands. Malasana. Garland pose. Bring the palms together to touch. Ground into all four corners of your feet. And press down as you activate your glutes and slowly rise up to stand. Building that strength all the way up the body. Arms reach overhead. Big inhale. And exhale. Bring your hands to heart. Bend the knees. Elbows to inner edges of the knees. Good. Two more here. Grounding into the feet. Slowly press yourself up to stand. Activating the glutes. Good. Reaching high. And exhale. Bend the knees nice and slow. And one more time here. Grounding into the feet. Root down. Press up. Lift your spine tall. Lift the hands. Lift your gaze. And exhale, bring your hands to heart. Let's heel toe the feet hip width. Inhale, reach the arms high. And exhale, hinge forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen halfway. And exhale, step your right foot back. Pivot your right heel down and cartwheel up to your warrior two. Begin to straighten your left knee, reach the arms high, and pivot your left toes in. And second set, press the feet apart, hinge forward from the hips, Prasarita Padottanasana A. Lifting the quads away from the knees, lengthen your spine, halfway lift. And exhale, reach the crown of the head towards the mat. Walk the hands back, bend the elbows, and press the ground forward. Spine is long, feet press apart. You're breathing deep into your belly here. Deep into the pelvis. Bring the weight into the toes. Begin to slowly walk the hands back under the shoulders. Lengthen the spine, halfway lift. Begin to walk the hands forward towards your left foot. Pivot your left toes forward and rise off your right heel. Bend into your left knee. Good. Begin to ground your right palm. Reach your left arm high. Gaze up to left fingertips. Begin to pivot your right toes to the left as you heel toe your left foot back, coming onto the outer edge of your right foot. And then begin to tap your right hip down and gaze back over your left shoulder. Press into your left foot as you inhale, sweep your left arm overhead. Breathe into the left side body. Let's go for two more. Exhale to tap that right hip down, gaze over your left shoulder. And inhale, sweep your left arm overhead. Breathe into the left side body, root into your right palm. And exhale, tap that right hip down, gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale to reach that left arm high, lift that right hip, and heel toe that left foot back forward as you land your left hand to the inner edge of the foot. Coming into your lizard lunge, roll your shoulders back. And slowly begin to lower that right knee down. You can stay here or angle your left toes out and bring your left hand to your left thigh, opening your chest. And An option to draw your right heel to glute as you reach behind with your left hand. Maybe kicking into that left hand like you did on the other side. Keep your heart open, roll the shoulders back, keep breathing into your belly, into your pelvis. Feeling that strength in the sacral chakra area. And then begin to release that ankle as you reach your left arm forward. Land the palm down. Let's tuck the right toes, lift the knee, and sweep your left leg back and up for three-legged dog. And exhale, lower that left leg. Begin to ripple forward to your plank. Let's come onto the knees. Take an inhale to your cow. And exhale to your cat. Come through neutral spine. Angle your right shin out. Extend your left leg back and walk the hands over to the left. And I'm going to come back onto my mat. And then keep your palms down, roll your shoulders back and lift your tailbone, drop your belly, open your heart. So you're coming into a cow shape. And as you exhale, scoop your tailbone, lift up through the sides of the waist, gaze to your navel. Let's go two more here. Lift the tailbone, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back. Press into the outer edge of your left foot. And exhale, scoop the tailbone, gaze to navel. Lift up through the sides of the waist. One more here. Inhale, lift the tailbone, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back, let your heart open. And exhale, scoop the tailbone, press down, expand through the back body. Come through a neutral spine. Begin to walk the hands forward to the top of the mat. Angle your right heel back. And just begin to rock back and forth on the left toes. Good, and we'll lower that left knee and come to the other side, extending that right leg back long. Angle your left shin out and begin to walk the hands over to the right. Come onto the inner edge of the right foot. And we'll do the same thing. Take an inhale, lift the tailbone, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back, open your chest. And as you exhale, scoop the tailbone, press the ground away, gaze to navel. Two more here. Inhale, lift the tailbone, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back. And exhale, scoop the tailbone, press the ground away, gaze to navel. Push to the outer edge of your right foot too, so that leg is active. And last one here. Inhale, lift the tailbone, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back. And exhale, scoop the tailbone, press the earth away, gaze to navel. Inhale, come through neutral spine. We'll walk the hands forward to the top of the mat and pivot onto your right toes. Bring your left heel back behind the knee and shift back and forth. Good. Beginning to draw that right knee forward into tabletop. Toes can tuck. Hug the elbows back, lower to the chest. Lift the knees, lower the pelvis, untuck the toes, and come onto the forearms for Sphinx pose. If the low back is sensitive, you can walk the elbows forward and bring the feet the width of the mat. Otherwise, the feet will stay hip width and the elbows can stay under the shoulders. Ground the palms and pull the ground towards you. The spine is activated, the front of the pelvis roots down, and the shoulders roll back. Breathing here into the belly. And try to draw the low ribs slightly away from the mat here, feeling the core stabilize. Pelvis is pressing down. And then beginning to bring the elbows wide, bring the palms to stack, and lower the forehead down. You can bend the knees and just lift one hip and then the other, rocking the feet side to side. And coming back through center. Let's turn over onto our backs. Beginning to roll your shoulders back and down. You can begin to stack the knees so they're over the hips, and the thighs and calves will hug together. Take an inhale to lengthen the spine, and as you exhale, let the knees draw slowly to the right, keeping your lower abs beginning to engage. And then beginning to bring your right hand on top of your left thigh. Try to get that left knee right on top of the right so you're not twisting from the low back. Your left elbow cactuses, or you can extend it out to a full half T. Gaze is up towards the sky or over that left shoulder. And draw the breath deep into the belly here. Just begin to feel the ground behind that right shoulder. Let your body soften there, feeling that twist come in between the shoulder blades. And notice when you soften the shoulders into the ground, the hips begin to relax too. So keep breathing the breath into the belly and into the pelvis. Staying present with all that is in the here and now. Just welcoming it all in with your breath. Not trying to shift or change anything, just letting it be as it is. And then beginning to bring your gaze to center if it was over that left shoulder. Use the exhale to draw the knees back to center. You can land the soles of the feet to recenter the hips and then bring the knees back up. Use the exhale to draw the knees to the left, nice and slow. Squeeze the inner thighs together. And get that right knee stacked over top of the left and bringing your left hand to your right thigh. Right arm can either cactus or you can extend it out to a half T. And gaze can be up towards the sky or over that right shoulder. And just feel the ground on the back of your shoulders. Feel the earth supporting you. And breathe that breath into the belly, into the pelvic region. And just keep slowing your breath down. Let's take another deep inhale here. Use the exhale to bring your gaze through center and draw your knees back to center. And begin to land the soles of the feet down, and you can bring the knees wide for Supta Baddha Konasana. Bringing left hand to heart, right hand to belly. And just beginning to feel the soles of the feet connect. Feeling the back of the hips grounding down. Natural curve is in the low back. Begin to lengthen from the inner groin all the way to the knees. Just feeling that deep stretch there. And coming back to that mantra, I do not need to isolate myself to preserve who I am, to be who I am. My individuality is strong and unshakable. I do not need to isolate myself to preserve who I am or be who I am. My individuality is strong and unshakable. Breathing into all of that strength in your pelvic region that you created from your practice. And then beginning to bring the knees together and releasing the legs long into your final resting pose, Shavasana. Just letting your whole body soften down here. And just letting your whole practice integrate, breathing into the space that you've created in your pelvis throughout your whole being and body. And you can stay in your Shavasana for as long as you need. Let's come back into our Shakti Mudra, bringing the thumbs to curl in, and the index knuckle or index finger and middle finger wrap over the thumb. Ring finger and pinky finger come together and knuckles touch. And just hold this gesture of divine feminine at your heart center. May all beings be connected to their divine feminine essence. And just breathing into yourself where you feel that in your whole being and body. That strong, creative, divine feminine within you. And again, you can stay in your Shavasana for as long as you need. And thank you everyone for practicing and watching this video. And I hope that you leave your practice today feeling strong and supported from your pelvis, down the legs, and up the spine. Namaste.